Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range. Hey, look, somebody made us a new block to have over here on the range. I don't know who produced this, who made it for us, but the other one was getting kind of nasty and beat up looking, and somebody picked us up with a new block to shoot off of. That's pretty cool. Whoever you are, I really appreciate it. All right. So, here we are for the next installment on, hey, let's shoot a new gun. I get to do that a lot anymore. The new gun we have today is the Weatherby 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. And this is the Weatherby Element. The Weatherby Element. The Weatherby Element. It seems like a fairly straightforward semi-auto shotgun. It's 20 gauge. Magazine capacity appears to be about 4 rounds. It's chambered for 20 gauge 2 and 3 inch shells, 2 3/4 and 3 inch shot shells, it says on the barrel. And it is Weatherby Sheraton, Wyoming Element Weatherby. It's well, it's a pretty nice looking shotgun, just to tell you the truth. It's got a sling swivel installed out here on the end of it. It's got screw-in chokes, bent rib. I like the pistol grip. Boy, it's really nice and ergonomic. It's really good. It's just, this is not my gun, but you know, I like shotguns, so it's in the running. Nice texturing for grip. It's soft in the inlays, whereas the rest of the stock is rigid and hard. It's got a pretty soft recoil pad, probably softer than what you need on a 20. It's one of those inertia actions, kind of like you know, a Benelli, M1 Super 90 or a Black Eagle or something like that. So it's inertia, which makes it a lot softer shooting gun anyway. Okay. Well, let's shoot it. That's the thing to do. We'll just shoot it. So I put up a target dot down here at 20 yards. Let's see what we're going to try. We've got... Hey, wait a minute. The throat's getting kind of dry. Let's get us a drink. Oh, the best thing you can drink. A-Late doesn't give me any money to show their product on camera. I just like it. We've got some 20 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 12.55, 7/8 of an ounce, 7.5. Try that. We've got some 20 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 1,200 feet per second, 7/8 ounces shot, Winchester. Go over in my bag and get them Remingtons that we got out of the ammo closet. We're going to try all 3 of them here in just a minute, as soon as we get all of them rounded up. The Clay moms and dads are down the hill with the kids, working on getting ready for next season. And dove season's open. We've also got 20 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 1,220 feet per second, 1 ounce of shot number 6. So the whole proposition of the inertia shotgun is that it'll shoot anything that you put in it, regardless of the velocity or the shot load. Let's put that to the test. We'll try. Thank you. You get to put your fingers in the ears. We'll try the 20 gauge Winchester Universal, the High Bryce Remington number 6, and the Remington Dove Load. see if it actually is true to function. All right. We are ungliddened. Let's get it over the block here, and I'll pattern it the first time, and then we'll shoot the other two down range. I found that regardless of gauge, shotguns tend to kick when you're sitting down. Pattern test. Woo! That was angle of a turkey brain right there, buddy. Loaded itself back on the light loads. Uh-oh. I didn't like that a bit. We didn't pick it up. Okay. Tried on the steel with the heavy, and it rung it nicely. There we go. All right. So let's go back to the Remington. This is at 1,225 feet per second. Combat load 1. Put the second one in there. Put the third one in there. Kind of reminds you of a Browning A5. If you don't work your thumb just right, the elevator will catch it. Okay. See if I can get all three of them out. Uh-oh. Didn't pick it up. Okay, picked up the second one. All right. Not perfectly consistent with that. Let's go back to 1,200 feet per second. Basically the same load in the Winchester. Get us 3 in there. If it don't run off. There we go. Let's see if it'll shoot them all 3. Oh. Nope. Didn't eject it. I don't think it was strong enough for... Nope. Alright, now let's go to Remington Express, which is at 1,220, which there's not a whole lot of difference between the 3 of them. All right, here we go. Remington Express, 7.5, 6s, 1 ounce of 6. Whew, now we got ammunition. Yeah, that works pretty good. I'll put 3 more in it just in case we... The whole purpose of a semi-automatic shotgun is not to be a bolt action. 3 more of the Express. Well, it works in pretty good. Now, here's the difference. Here's the problem. 1 ounce of shot, 1220. 7/8 ounce of shot, 1225. 7/8 ounce of shot, 1200. So apparently they're all within the same velocity range. Apparently the payload has something to do with it, or maybe not. Let's go down and look at the pat-a-tatter and see how it actually shot. That's where the money shot is. How's it actually shoot? How's it actually shoot? Round and round we go. Well, if you had a turkey lined up at 20 yards, you called him in there, you wouldn't have any trouble getting him. It was a nice pattern. Kind of elliptical, you know, but here's the thing. If that was a turkey's brain, and it's got a piece of shot in it, if that was a turkey's brain, you know, you'd have another beard to nail up on your wall. Now, I don't know that this thing's got a gas regulator, recoil regulator setting on it where you can change it. I haven't had it apart. But, you know, seeing as how we're here, we're going to take a look and see what it looks like. Just to tell you the truth. While we've got time to do it, we can do it. Let's get that guy up there. Make sure it's clear. Set her down here and see if it'll unscrew like it ought to, like I think it should. And it seems to be unscrewing like I think it should. It's got some detents in it, and then we're past the detents. You pull that guy out of there. That seems to be part of the arrangement. Take that guy off of there, and I see no mechanical anything in here to indicate that you could change the velocity setting or recoil setting or whatever to change its velocity. So I guess the manufacturer intends, because it's a Weatherby, you can afford to buy the expensive shells and shoot through it. But if you've got the right shells, this is a dandy gun. Keep screwing her, Jones. There we go. Yeah. What do I think about it? Well, I'll tell you what I think about it. With express ammunition, it's a real fine gun. And, you know, it didn't shoot consistently. It's not that it didn't cycle them at all. It just occasionally doesn't cycle one of the lower shot load loadings. That's all. Sometimes it'd shoot all three of them. Sometimes you have to run one up in there yourself. If you have to run one up in there yourself, that bird is in the next county by the time you get it loaded back. So, you know, you've got a problem there. But with high velocity, heavy ammunition, it seems to work pretty good. Well, all right then, that's about the size of that for the old Weatherby Element semi-automatic shotgun. Like, take, share, buy, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me a $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, well, I keep right on making content for you. As Tom Bodette used to say, we'll leave the light on for you. We think there's a body in room 3. God bless everyone, and God bless America. We'll see you when we see you. Bye now.